good, YouTube? We are here with a deck profile from one of our sponsor players. What up, Eric? How you doing?
Good. I'm feeling good.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. You coming off that fifth place win from the Houston region, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How you feeling about it?
It's good. I can already think of things I want to change.
That's good then. Let's get right to it. Huh?
Yeah, sure. So for the rescuees cards, very pretty standard stuff. I do like the 3 impulse. I know some people don't do that, and the 1 fire engine.
Okay.
I think I really like the idea of being able to play, like if I go second on my opponent's turn. It's just great. It's like tier, but with firing machines.
Very hot.
Yeah. That's it for the monsters. And then spells. 3 emergency. And then 1 rescue, and then obviously the 2 traps. These are usually the 4 you're setting. Sometimes you'll set an emergency instead of an alert or a rescue, or if you already have a trap. There's nothing crazy here.
Gotcha.
I play 2 Prospe and 1 Rhoda. The deck, I feel like, is consistent enough to where 2 Prospe is okay, and then in my extra deck I play the Cypress package, so I'm really never going to activate this more than once. So playing 3 just feels unnecessary, and I don't. It's consistent enough with just 2.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair ratio.
And then I do 2 Diabell Star, 3 Wanted, and 1. This one, I know a lot of us are playing either 1 or 3. 2 sometimes comes up. It's another consistency thing. I like the consistency of having more than 1, but playing 3 with 3 of this, and I felt like same thing with the Prospe. I just like running 2. But a lot of times when I'm going second, I'll end up siding 1 out because you get the extra draw. But, yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
And then for non-engine, 3 Ash, 3 Econ, 3 Imperm. I really like this card. This card's crazy. For this event, though, I kind of wish that this was in the side, and instead I was playing Super Poly. I feel like
specifically like for this event.
Yeah, because I didn't play against anything the same deck more than once, and every deck I played against, for the most part, Super Poly would have made things a lot easier for sure.
I gotcha. But like say for like a YCS or something like that, would you still run like the econs, or would you prefer like to swap them out?
I think it depends. Cause like econs are really good in the mirror, but Super Poly is also insane. And making a Mud Dragon just beats so many other decks. It's probably worth it to main Super Poly instead, for sure. For the extra deck, I played the Cybers package, so I have these are if I'm doing Prosperity, these are never coming out because you need all of these to do it.
Okay, so these are the cards.
Yeah. I love this so much, but I think Super Poly is better, which means you have to cut into these. But, yeah. I also played Dark, Ita, IP, SP, access code, and then Typhon, and then this is supposed to be a second SP, not Abramax, but because I didn't have a second QCR, and all of these are QCRs, I played Abramax instead, so.
I respect it. I respect it.
I didn't summon him once.
Fair enough, you didn't need it.
No, I didn't need it. That slot was just for fun. For my side deck, I played 3 Nib, 2 Jerusalem and 1 Magnemite, 3 Droll, 3 Droplets, and 3 Cosmics. Every time I sided in Droplets, I never saw it, but in theory, it's really good. It's insane. if I had the same luck that I did, I probably would have had this as enemy controller and main super poly. But everything else was great. I played all of these and drew them when I needed them. It was fantastic.
So like you felt like nothing underperformed in your side deck?
Yeah, and because the format's so wide, you really want things that are generic. So it's kind of hard to like do a specific like target. Like I said, so like for example, there was 9 rounds, and I didn't play a single deck twice. Like round 1 was Salmon Great, then Labyrinth, Virtual World, Unchained, Rika Sun Avalon, Chimera, PK Horse Adventure, Vanquish Soul Tier. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, the meta's definitely diverse right now, so yeah. I can understand this. But you ended the tournament with like 2 draws, no losses. What were your draws?
So I drew to, check my notes. I drew round 4 to Unchained. I think part of the reason why is because we don't have Unchained. Well, I didn't know who played Unchained here, so I didn't have a lot of testing against it. I mean, I played against it before, but you know, you need to test against it more.
Fair enough.
So it was a lot harder to make the right decisions at the right time. And I feel like Unchained has a pretty good matchup against Rescue Ace anyway. And then round 7, I tied with PK Horse Adventure. It was strange. Like we just kept each other off of resources, and it just was back and forth and back and forth. There was no clear. If there was a clear point to like concede and go to the next game, I absolutely would have. But it was just so back and forth. And then it came to round 3, and he went first. He set up his board. I had a good enough hand to where I don't know if I would have won, but it definitely again would have had interaction. So that deck is very cool. I like it.
Oh, okay. And so like realistically speaking, you would say like you wouldn't have like anything like a bad matchup during like the event? Like you didn't really have like a hard time or anything?
The hardest matchup I think would probably be Unchained, but I feel like if you know how your deck interacts with it a lot better than I did, I feel like I would have had a better time for sure.
Right.
But other than that, the deck is crazy. It's so good.
Okay. All right. Any other comments you like to make?
Give some shout outs. Shout out to my sponsor Luck&Chuck, my wife Megan, my #1 testing partner. My car, I had Laura, Mason, and Sunny. I actually played Laura round 9 in the finals, so that was really cool. I guess
that was an interesting car ride, I bet.
It was a lot of. Oh man, I should have did this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, and hope you do well in the future as well, man. Good to have you on the team, man.